Okay? And again, this is just for your own personal reflection. Making my physical activity plan happen. Why is physical activity important for me? It's not because Heather came and gave a presentation, la la la, she said you got to do this. You got to make it why you want to be physically active. Who are the people in your life that you want to be physically active and healthy and independent for? What type of activities do I like to do? Again, if you like dancing, find yourself a group or get together with some friends who all like to dance. Put some music on, come on over. We'll have an enjoyable time. Where will I do these activities? Will I do them here at the center? Will I do them at my community center? Will I do them in my home? Will I go to the Parks and Rec facility, which is 3 blocks away, and join a program there? When can I be active? Not everybody likes to be active first thing in the morning. Right? Find a point of the day when you feel that you want to get out there and really get re-energized. Sometimes after dinner, everybody just, tired, I'm going to sit down and watch TV. You go for a short little walk, and you'll feel that you have more energy and get more things done. And who would I like to be active with? Is it with your children, with your spouse, with your neighbor? Okay. So physical activity resources that we have is the Ottawa Public Health info line, and it is on this poster, and there's a group of tear-off sheets. You can take that phone number home with you and phone the Ottawa Public Health if you're interested in finding out about exercise programs that you can join. The sitting exercise DVD, again, it's a start for people who are not mobile. You might know somebody who could benefit from that. The Friendly Corner at Saint Laurent Shopping Center, they've got a great walking club, and they've got exercise programs that go on at the Saint Laurent Shopping Center. Most of the shopping centers have walking groups. It's free. Or sometimes you get a membership, $15 for a year, and you get a t-shirt. But if you could go and meet other people and walk in the malls, I advise you not to take too much money with you. You might end up doing more shopping. And it might cost you more than what you thought. The Older Adult Activity Guide, puts out by Ottawa Parks and Rec Department. Thousands of programs out there. The Champagne Lynn, which is our local health integrated network, they also have, again, those free exercise classes at the seniors' residences. And 211 is your community information center in Ottawa, and they also would know if there's maybe different groups in your community. A lot of exercise classes take place at community churches, and you do not have to be an affiliate with that church. It's open to the community, and they've got programs going on. Okay. So are there any questions? I think I've just about finished my half hour here. Sorry if I ran through it quickly.
Any questions?
Yes?
What about climbing stairs?
Climbing stairs. Climbing stairs is a great activity because it is both cardiovascular and is also a strength program of the stairs. If you live in an apartment building, a walking stair program is very easy and a great activity. Walk up a flight of stairs, walk down the hall, walk up another flight of stairs, walk back down the hall. So you're integrating a climbing or strength activity with a plain walking, so you can get your breath back, working on your cardiovascular, and that's a nice way and a safe way through the winter to get out. Because in the winter we have some pretty tricky sidewalks here in Ottawa, don't we? It's not always safe or good footing to go out in the winter in Ottawa, but stairs are a good activity to do.
Any other question? Let me ask. People use computer use television, sit there in front of it. Now there's a movement that you must get up.
That's right.
Every half hour or 1 hour for 15 minutes. Would you like to comment on that?
Well, what they have, the Canadian Exercise Society for Physiology have sedentary guidelines out, and they have looked at now for preschoolers, children, and adolescents, and they're working on guidelines for adults and older adults. We need to get up and get out of our chairs. We are sitting way too much. As far as the research going now, there are some people who say that sitting is almost as bad as smoking, and you think, how can that be? And it's a phenomenon that we are getting very deconditioned, and we have to get up and we have to be more active. Even a lot of workplaces now are moving staff into standing workstations so that they are on their feet. Being on your feet is a weight bearing, and it also, to be up on your feet, you have to use your abdominal muscles and your back muscles, and that's giving yourself more core strength. So around your home, I don't have on the tip of my tongue what your ratio of sitting, standing should be, but we certainly need to be moving more to be up on our feet and active.
Any other question? Robin?
When you say walk on the steps fast, up and down, what if you slip and fall to the bottom? Break your shoulder.
Well, I'd certainly strongly recommend you don't do that, but you don't run up the stairs. When you are walking either outside or in an apartment on stairs, in a public facility, the stairs by code need to have these strips across them, which are falls prevention or slip strips. Wear good, proper, supported footwear. Do not go out walking stairs in your slippers or your sock feet. Okay?
Especially carpeted.
Especially carpeted. When you are walking stairs, there are railings. Be close to the wall, be close to the railing. Watch where you're stepping, okay? You have to be smart about your exercising. There's another thing. Has anybody seen anybody walking with these silly things? Pole walking. Looks silly, I'll tell you right off the bat. But pole walking is probably one of the best activities you can do, and particularly for women. And the reason I'm saying this, women tend to have more instances of osteoporosis, right? Although men, you don't get off the bat free. Men can have osteoporosis too, but it is more prevalent with females. When you are walking, and if I'm going for a long walk, or if I'm shopping, after a while, you get tired, and you get tired because you got your purse hanging here, your posture gives out on you, and you just start, oh, I'm tired, I'm going home. When you walk with poles, you walk very upright, and it's just pushing the pole. And because I'm walking upright, every time I'm stepping, I'm using my abdominal muscles. I'm using my back muscles. I can walk much further because my posture is good. I'm stronger. What I will do sometimes at lunchtime, I'll go out, walk with my poles, come back, sit at my desk, and instead of sitting at my desk like my little computer, I'm sitting upright. I'm engaging my core muscles. When you walk with poles, 35 minutes of going for a walk with poles, you have the same caloric outtake as if you would be walking 55 minutes just walking. Because it engages muscles. It engages your muscles a lot more. And it's as simple as this. Just push, 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 push. Yes, well, we don't want that to happen. You have a pair of poles, my friend, and you start walking, instead of walking like this, you start walking upright, start using those tummy muscles and your back muscles, you will not be walking all bent over.
I just want to tell you that walking up the stairs is a very good exercise. And from personal experience, from 1967 to 2007, I see how many years it is. My office at the Civic and at the Journal was on the 7th floor, 177 steps. I never took an elevator. Always walked up, and I still do it at home. We have staircase. Instead of climbing all at once, you do it. There are about 30, and do it several times a day. It doesn't take much. You don't have to spend any resources. You don't have to go out of your house. It's right there. Kishori,
I think you mentioned that one should do 5 days a week. It's a very cultural thing to do when the weekend comes. Why not 7 days a week and more than 30 minutes?
Well, you can do more, but this is the 150 minutes of cardiovascular fitness is the minimum that the guidelines say that you need to do as an adult and an older adult in Canada. These are the Canadian guidelines in order to obtain these wonderful health benefits from being physically active. So that is your goal. If you can reach above that goal, if you can walk every day, if you could walk 45 minutes every day, you are going to have great outcomes. You're going to feel better, you'll have more energy.
Do you take the railing when you go in stairs?
no. No railing. Even holding the railing?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
And another thing which I shouldn't be saying, I never allowed my medical students to go on the elevator. They have to walk with me all the way. I want to talk about the health from the South Asian point of view. What is so distressing or risk or disease unique to South Asians? Diabetes, heart disease. We talked about this. What is the role of exercise for these two conditions? And I'm going to address a few things and we'll come back to the questions.
Certainly.